Clock. It is 26 degrees downtown. Already met my prediction of 30 degrees this morning, and it's still, only it's before lunchtime, so not bad, not bad. Weatherman didn't stand a chance at 24 degrees. Knew it was going to do better than that. It is Wednesday, middle of the week, December the 8th, and today, absolutely elated. So got to welcome along everybody that's joining us this morning. Let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I've got to thank everybody that's joining us this morning on Facebook Live. Nice to have you guys joining us, because today, believe me, I say I'm elated all the time, but it's really, really cool to catch up with good friends of ours. Of course, we're talking about Matlen Starsley Band coming out of British Columbia. You don't remember? Well, I tell you what, let's do this. Here's Making Good Time, the Matlen Starsley Band. Gosh, it's hot in here. It really is hot.
You're just trying to rub it in now.
Oh, no, believe me. Add an extra 10 degrees for being in this room with all the computers and everything going.
I guess.
Got the windows going, the Kiwi air conditioning. Check this out. I asked the bosses a couple of days ago if I could get a fan, and they went, "What sort of fan?" And I says, "Oh, I don't know, something about 6'2", tall, blonde, Swedish, blue eyes, about 18, sitting there doing this." I got a gold ear.
A gold ear? What's that?
That's a big ass 18-inch fan.
Oh, one of the
oscillating. Yeah. I kind of liked my idea.
Yeah. I can't believe they didn't go for that.
Well, my bosses are primarily made up of 2 females and 1 male, so...
Yeah, you're going to lose that vote.
Yep, believe me, I am. I mean, we've got about, we used to have 15 staff here. Right now we've got about 7, if you know what I mean, and 3 of them are management, so I've just got to work with that. Dear. So what you been up to lately, bro?
Well, we've just been kind of plugging away on album number 2, and we did a show, our first show in 2 years, a few weeks ago, and had a tremendous night. It was great fun being back out in front of people, and played the Chief Seapass Theater here in Fort Langley, beautiful theater, and had close to a sellout, 300 people, and had a great night of rock and roll. And it was just great to get out on stage again and enjoy that part of the business, as opposed to all the social media and and stuff that we do outside of actually creating music. So,
believe me, Dennis, I envy you the fact that you've actually managed to get out and actually do a show. I'm hanging out for a bit of live. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well. Yeah, we were concerned that it might be a little early, and we initially had it set for October 23rd, and then moved it to November 13th. And there's a number of people who are still quite hesitant about getting out into crowds and stuff. And we have pretty strict COVID restrictions here, in terms of who could actually come to the concert. But it ended up being a tremendous night, and you could tell people were eager to get their yeah-yeahs out after a couple of years of being closed in.
Believe me, I fully understand, Dennis. Tell me something. Is it becoming the vaxxed and anti-vax discrimination thing over there?
Yes. Yeah. To attend our show, you have to be double vaxxed.
Yep.
And in Canada here, we're about 85% are double vaccinated. And so most of us are getting out and about and getting back to somewhat normal existence, but there's a pretty loud and group of people who are vaccine hesitant or anti-vax, some of them, and it's an issue. It's a continuing issue here.
Believe me, my bro, I fully understand. It's the same here. I've got to be honest with you. So I understand fully. I really, really do. Okay, we've got about 37 seconds, so let's have some fun. Any time now would be good, actually. Let's try that again. Come on.
107.
Didn't want to do it, I tell you. Nice to have everybody along. Sean Simpson, welcome back, darling. It is an absolute pleasure to see you. And Stephen Berg is joining us as well. Today, absolutely elated, we're joined by Dennis Matrick out of the band, of course, Matlen Starsley Band, coming out of British Columbia. And we open the show with Making Good Time. Welcome back, Dollar.
Oh, it's great to be back. Nice to see you folks again.
It is an absolute pleasure to have you on board again, my friend. How's Dollar? Sorry, how's Bubba?
Bubba's doing great. He's doing his thing. You know, he's got a day job. He's working and he's writing and he's playing and things are well with the band. We've been plugging away here at album number 2. It's certainly trying to dance around the COVID restrictions in terms of people in the studio and all those other issues. It's taking us a little longer than we expected, but we're really happy with the results. So we're in a good place right now.
Very cool. Now, at the same time, how's Jim and how's Dawn?
Everyone's doing great. Yeah. Like I had mentioned, we had a chance to do our first concert in about 2 years a few weeks ago, and so that really motivated us. We had a chance to introduce the new songs off the second album, so we did the entire first album as sort of a first set, and then kicked the training wheels off the second album, and were able to play those songs live for the very first time. So it was an exciting night for us to be able to get some feedback from a live audience on the new songs, and gave us a sense that we were on the right track in terms of the songwriting and the direction we were going in.
Very, very cool. It must be, it must be a lot of fun getting back on stage again in front of a live audience. I kind of miss that.
Yes. Yeah, well, you almost forget how much you do miss it, and then you get out there and you go, wow, we've really missed out on a lot in the last couple of years, for sure.
Now, did you find yourself a bit rusty?
Well, that's what we were worried about, but surprisingly, the show went off without a hitch. It worked out really well, and I got to say, I'm the lead vocalist, and the chance to front a band with the type of musicians in the band, they are my phone's disappearing. They're incredible musicians. I get to stand out front and not have to worry one bit about what's going on behind me, and so they pulled it off. They were really, we weren't as rusty as we expected we might be, but we prepared for a fair bit. We had done a number of rehearsals, and we were ready. Yeah.
I'm very envious. I really, really am. Now, let me put you in the picture, folks. The Matlen Starsley Band, well, formerly the Bryan Adams Band. Yeah, believe me, way back in the day, but, they are. Now, Dollar, I got to ask you, we opened up the show with Making Good Time. Tell me a little bit about this.
Making Good Time was just, it was a song that Baba brought to the band. And as we do, the way that we write songs generally is just some member in the band brings an idea, and we just kind of jam it out, and it kind of had that road feel to it. So I take a step back. It was actually Don who brought the idea. I think I'd mentioned this before to the band, and it just kind of had a road feel to it. And we were thinking, and this was written last spring, and we were thinking that maybe the worst of COVID was over at that time. And we were just thinking about, the open road, getting back out on the road and the sun shining, the wind in your hair, and the song sort of just happened from that idea.
COVID's been around now. 2 years into it, we've been closed down, opened up, closed down, being all sorts of, 2 steps forward, 6 back kind of deal. At the moment, have you got plans to do any more shows over the festive season?
Not over the festive season, but we are working with new management, and we're setting up a number of shows in the new year. And we're really excited about that. We've got a number of festivals booked for next summer, and we're looking forward to playing a whole lot more live than we have in the past.
Yeah.
And so it's exciting looking forward. We have the album should be out early April. We're going to have an album release concert at the Hollywood Theatre in Vancouver, which we're really excited about. And we're pumped about the sun shining again and the weather warming up and just getting out there and playing some rock and roll.
Very, very cool. Cheryl Arnold is joining us. Hello, sweetheart. Nice to have you on board again. Now, at the same time, believe me, I'm kind of excited for you guys getting back on stage, getting back into the grind again. Because I kind of miss it myself, I've got to be honest with you. But having said that, and as I said, 2 steps forward, 6 back, it seems to be, wearing on the old, again, to be honest with you. Terry Van Cannon's joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Terry. But it gives you a good time now and good chance to be able to write new music, finish the second album. Are you... Well, coming into the completion of the second album, are you looking forward into the third album by now?
We're actually getting a little frustrated with, we've had a lot of time to work on the second album, which is great. We've been able to add a lot of new instrumentation. We have female backup singing on the album now. We had the fantastic Chandra Russell sing on the first couple songs, and she sang on Making Good Time. And we have another singer, D.L. Carr, who's quite well known here in British Columbia, who is going to be finishing off a couple of the tracks on the album with us, and is going to be playing live with us as well, doing live performances with us. So, we've had a lot of time with these songs, but we're eager. I mean, everyone's got a bag full of new songs, so we're eager to move on to the next step. Once we get this done, we have about 6 songs completely finished, and we have another 4 where we're just doing some final tracking and mixing and then mastering as well. So we're eager for album 3.
I'm really excited for that. I really am. That just means to me, Dennis, that you're going to come back again, and we're going to be releasing more new music with you. Terry Van Cannon says you can never go wrong with road songs. Yeah, absolutely. Got to agree with you, my friend. I really do. Now, at the same time, don't forget, over there at the moment, is it mandatory to wear masks when you're out in public?
Yes, not outside, but certainly indoors you have to.
Okay.
If it's a restaurant, you have to wear it into the restaurant, but once you sit down at your table, you can take it off.
Okay.
So,
okay, I get that. Believe me, here in New Zealand, we can actually still get away with saying to our friends, well, it's true. Always wear your mask out in public and tell your friends, back up a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Otherwise, you could end up being dead wrong. And we don't, unless it's a song, we don't want it to be dead wrong. Tell me, Dollar, tell me all about Dead Wrong.
Dead Wrong was, Daryl brought the idea to the band, and I kind of thought it had a bit of a Little Feat feel to it when I first heard it. And again, we're just kind of jamming it out. I have, suitcases full of lyrics, and we kind of just jam out the song, and whatever sort of pops into my head, I think back to songs that I've written in the past, and what ideas I get from the music and sort of how the music sounds. And we came up with the idea of the well-off young woman who's not trusting of her suitors because she always thinks that they're after her money. And so that was sort of the theme of the song, and that's where it came from.
Well, yeah, I get that. I understand that. I really, really do. In fact, had a few ladies in my time that were quite well endowed in the bank account kind of deal. So believe me, I understand that. I really do. Donnie Coulter's back. Hello, brother man. Nice to have you back again. Let's release to the world a brand new song from the Matlen Starsley Band. Yes, here's Dead Wrong. Oh man, sweetie. Sorry, Dan, it's hot in here. Wow.
He's not hot. He
Oh,
looks cool.
he looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it a bugger you have to wear t-shirts in the winter time? We were talking to one guy the other day.
I love that.
He was in his limousine, and I'm not kidding you, in the back of his chauffeur-driven limousine,
Cheryl, I love you.
scarfed up, big jackets, everything like that. You know, he's going over the Manhattan Bridge, you know what I mean? And he goes, it's damn cold.
Yeah.
No sympathy. You know,
No.
come to New Zealand, well, you know, when the border's open, come to New Zealand and enjoy some real climate.
Oh, goodness knows when that will be.
Of course, we're the first to see the light of day every day, so why not enjoy some summer as well?
Mm-hmm.
When Santa comes here, he wears his shorts and jandals, flip-flops for you
He's got to
Americans.
get into summer shape to drop off the gifts in New Zealand, huh?
Yeah, believe me, the last thing you want to see is Santa in a thong. Thing a thong about Santa.
Yeah, I think I saw a few Santas and thongs last time I was out at the beach. So.
Well, here's one for you. You know the Calgary Stampede?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We've been, for 20 years now, we've been trying to get hold of these guys to suggest, you know, Christmas time, why not do a running of the Santas?
A running of the Santas, there you go.
That's a great idea. I mean, we could throw, what, gumboots and candy canes at them? And I mean, they throw stuff at us when they're going down the street in their big parades. They do. I've been smacked in the head by a candy cane before, so, you know, I reckon it'd be good payback.
Is the Christmas parade on this year, do you know?
The Christmas parade, I don't know.
No, I
actually.
don't think they're having any.
And I don't think we're having a Christmas in the park this year
no,
either.
No one is. COVID.
I wonder if they'll go and spend some money and actually lit some fireworks off about 10 o'clock at night just for the hell of it though. I would.
You won't be so lucky this year.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at galaxy107 FM. Today joined by Dennis Matrick from the band Matlen Starsley Band, aka Dollar. And please, will you pass on festive greetings to not only to Bubba, to Jim and to Don as well. But do me a favour, give them all a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
Not a problem. I will do that.
Nice, because, you know, it's the festive season when they can't get through without having. And it's got to be a squishy one, no eyes closed thing.
Oh, okay. I'll see.
Yeah, get the finger wet, you know what I mean? And just tell Dollar that he's a star, won't you?
Baba, you mean?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I've got staff members sort of playing around with me at the moment. Dear oh dear, what have we got going on here?
Board's going a bit silly,
Gosh.
so, yeah. Sorry, everyone.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh
Having a
dear.
bit of a
There we
problem.
go. Sound better?
I don't know until he talks.
Sorry about that. It looks like one of the wiry things was getting a bit over-exercised.
I can't hear a thing anymore.
You
Oh
can't.
no.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yep.
Oh, that's it.
That's
I
better.
tell you everyone,
Nice.
we're so sorry.
Sorry about that. One of the wiry things I think Barbara might have brushed
Yeah,
against
put it
it,
down.
sort of did something crazy, and
right.
well, it just doesn't go wrong unless it goes wrong, right?
That's right, blame me.
But in the meantime, you make the most of it. You do.
The only problem is that at my age and my hearing, when things go dead like that, I get terrorized by it because I think it might be the end of my hearing. So.
I get it.
You're preaching to the choir there, brother man.
Yes. Yeah.
You really are. Sure.
Too many cymbal crashes right next to my head over the years. 40 years of this.
Believe me, I know what you're saying. Sean Simpson, love the Penguin. Dude, absolutely. My friend, we're going to have to move on right now, but just one more question before you go. Will you come back again? Will you release more music with us?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we really do appreciate it. The fact that you spin our songs, and you're interested in what we do, and that's tremendous. We really do appreciate that.
Well, believe me, love to the whole crew, and have a very happy and successful festive season, won't you?
I lost you again there for a sec.
That's okay. That's okay. Terry Van Cannon says...
I feel you though, DJ.
Yeah. Terry Van Cannon says the Cheech and Chong moment got a little buzz on. Well, happens sometimes, it really does. If you stick your tongue in a light socket and your hair goes straight, all curly, you know you're doing something wrong, really, don't you? You shouldn't be putting your tongue in the light socket. But we are going to have to move on. Unfortunately, we do have another band.
Absolutely. Nice chatting with you. And I will keep you up to date when the new album's set. I think it's called a drop now. When the new album's set to drop.
Yeah, absolutely. It really, really is. And believe me, I'm looking forward to it as well. Terry Van Cannon, guess what? Wearing your shirt today. Yeah, a little bit of V-Muse right here at Galaxy. But in the meantime, folks, don't go anywhere, because just after 11 o'clock, yeah, believe me, you're going to love this, we're doing a little reggae with our resident Sinister Minister. Yes, he is a bishop. He really is a bishop. Denroy Morgan. Check us out there.
All right.